I've kind of fallen in love with poblano peppers. These things have the rich flavor, not overly hot, bold, but not aggressive. A few days ago, I went into this restaurant and they served me this cream of poblano rice. Actually, it was the most delicious thing I ever tasted in my life. A great side dish for tacos and things. I came back home and I experimented around and put all of my powers and focus together, and I figured out how to make this beautiful, wonderful, tasty, creamy, delicious rice. This is the kind of stuff that'll just add so much of an accent to whatever you're serving, whether it's tacos, sandwiches, or whatever. So here we go. And we're gonna make 4 cups of rice. Okay, step number 1, we're gonna put a few things together for a little saute. So we're gonna put some butter here into a skillet or whatever. I like this new little Dutch that I got. And the first thing we've done is I've chopped up some fresh poblanos here. We're gonna use fresh poblanos and canned poblanos, and there's a reason for that, and I'll explain that in a little bit. So in go the fresh chopped up, about a half a cup of onions and some cilantro here. This all goes in, and we're gonna stir this around until it gets nice and translucent. Okay, there we go. And maybe just a little touch of salt. Okay, let's get that going. I almost forgot. The magic ingredient in so many dishes is what? Garlic. So we'll put a little garlic in here. There we go. So now we're set. And let's just get this going really good here. I can start to smell it together. Poblanos and garlic and onions. Now that is a marriage made in heaven right there. And you can usually tell when this is done when these onions over here get translucent. Let me show you a few things I've got here. These are some sliced jalapenos. They're seeded and they're wonderful flavor. Once again, not overly hot, but a nice mild, but to get with the true flavor of the jalapeno, the pickled jalapeno. And then over here, I've got some canned poblanos. Very difficult to find. Actually, I had to get these online from Amazon. But these things are just bursting with flavor. And they come in a nice oil, which we're going to use to our advantage too. Nothing goes to waste in Mama Mabel's kitchen. Okay, now we've got things nice and the onions are translucent here. And so we take this over here, set it here, and now we start putting this puppy together. I've got 4 cups of fluffy rice here, and let's get that in. Now this rice, by the way, is not hot, it's kind of warm. Yeah, and because we're gonna do this at room temp. So now you see we got that rice in here, and we're mixing it in with all of that wonderful stuff on the bottom. Okay, and now we're gonna add to that some of these poblanos that I got. I've chopped some of these up right here. Some of these, what do they call it? Chili poblanos from Mexico. Good stuff. So we're gonna put these now these are the ones that came in the can. So they're gonna go in, okay? Now to loosen this up a little bit, we kind of stir it around, and we're gonna take some of this oil that these canned poblanos came in. That's just full of flavor. Pour some of that in there. All right, now, we're not done yet. Need a little spice. Well, a standard spice around Mama Mabel's kitchen always has been just a little cumin. Cumin, not much. I don't know, I'd say that's about a teaspoon. Wham, right there, how about that? Okay, got our cumin in there. And let's now squeeze a couple of limes in there. So we got cilantro and lime, which is another marriage made in heaven when it comes to food. Cilantro and lime goes together well. And now let's just take a little juice of these sliced jalapenos here. Get that in there. Okay, and let's stir that up. And now, are you ready? Here we go. What we have here, crema mexicana. This is a little bit richer than American sweet cream like this. You can get this in most of the stores. You could also use creme fraiche or even sour cream. But if you really want to do this right, if you really want to get this right, guys, you use this crema here, and we put this cream in, this Mexican cream. And let's mix that up and see what the texture is. Is that looking good, huh? Look at this. Oh. Give this a taste test. What do you think? And that's some good stuff. Now, I just happen to have a couple of my buddies over. Sometimes when Mama Mabel starts cooking, my friends just start showing up. They get word. I try to keep it on the down low, but the word always gets out. And actually, I'm pretty glad to have them. So now I'm going to make them some quesadillas, and we're going to serve this rice with that. And let's just see how my buddies like this. I got a feeling they're going to love this stuff. So to make these quesadillas, I got these little raw tortilla dough. These things are wonderful. They're quick, they're easy, and delicious. So we'll get I got my griddle heated up here. Get these tortillas going good. And of course, we need to get some cheese on there. So I'm gonna put some of this Tillamook on there. Guys, I make cheese. Tillamook's the real stuff, as opposed to a lot of the processed. So let's get some of that on there. Get it nice and melted. See how nice and golden brown these tortillas turn out like that? Doesn't it look good? And that cheese will just melt really nice in there. Let this set for a while. And like I say, it's basically just room temp. Maybe slightly above that. So let's get a big old slab of that on here for my buddies. Okay, now we got our rice on here. Let's put a little garnish on this. I got a few just little extra cilantro leaves here. That look nice. And about 2 or 3 little jalapeno strips. Yeah. Like that. And there you have it, guys. We got this great rice, cheese, jalapenos together. My buddies are gonna love this. There you go, boys.
Wow. What
Think about that now.
Man, does that look good?
So,
I'm looking forward to this. I've never had this before.
well, you may never get, you know what, sometimes people eat my food, they start weeping, you know, and if you guys want to weep, well, go right ahead. So.
I can't wait to start. Is it okay, Bob?
Sure.
Wow, does this look good? Mmm.
That good?
Mighty good. Brooks?
Really good. That is over the top.
Hey guys, it's been great having you guys over today.
Great to be here,
Great
Brooks.
to be here,
Good to be
Bubba.
with my buddies. Mwah. That's it. It's that simple. Now you've got a wonderful, tasty dish. Now, kind of a messy around here, but it's going to get clean because we always say in Mama Mabel's kitchen, what? A clean kitchen is a happy kitchen. And this is a happy kitchen.
I'm telling you, I'm so happy that it's so good.
For more recipes and tips, be sure to visit mamamabelsboy.com.